Hello, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. I hope you're well. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is what you don't see coming for the week of June 21st, 2026. Maybe January 21st was a specific day for you. Only take it that, if it resonates. But anyway, this is what you don't see coming for the week of June 21st, 2026. It is a collective general reading. So as the messages come through today, take what fits, leave what doesn't, because if it's not your message, it simply means it is meant for someone else to hear. And please check your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And if you're not sure what those placements are, in the description box of this video is a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. With all of that said, now let's begin. Tapping into the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. What does Capricorn not see coming for the week of June 21st, 2026? What do they not see coming? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming? We have Thief. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Too Busy Winning. Okay. Tell me why Thief is here for the Capricorn collective. Why is this something that they do not see coming? Not a fear-mongering tarot reader. If you've been here before, I would just make sure this week that you double check your locks on your vehicles, maybe outer buildings, sheds, your home, something like that. If you have a security system, maybe you want to make sure that it is on. Your blink cameras have, batteries in them, etc., etc. Maybe for one of you watching, but someone needed to hear that. Okay. For the Capricorn collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus placements. Why is Thief something they do not see coming this week? One more shuffle here. Thank you. What do you not see coming this week in your energy? We have the Queen of Swords, we have the Seven of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, and we have the Knight of Swords. Situation, environment, or connection you're dealing with. King of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles. Going to take that Fool card there as well. Three of Cups, Eight of Wands, Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Let's begin to clarify. Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here for Capricorn? One more shuffle here. Thank you. Queen of Swords, clarified by Two of Swords, Three of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I tell you, I can't wait for the day that I do your reading and I don't see that Three of Swords card. I remember about a year ago for Taurus, it was coming up almost every single day. And occasionally now they still get it, but yours has been very consistent no matter how much I cleanse your decks. But let's keep going. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? I feel like that's more something you're thinking about. I don't believe it's anything new this week, okay? So don't worry about that. Seven of Cups. One more shuffle. Thank you. Seven of Cups is clarified by Three of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Page of Cups, clarified by the Hermit, the Devil, which is you, and the King of Pentacles. Also you in your highest vibration. And the Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords, clarified by Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, the Empress. It looks like this week you have two things going on. One, you're having a difficult time not thinking about some type of Seven of Swords experience that you had, regardless of how long ago it was. That Two of Swords to the Three of Swords to the Eight of Swords. Queen of Swords, this is you. You're using your mind this week. This is intellectually thinking about this, not knowing what to do about it. I don't know what to do about this Three of Swords moment, which has something to do with a Seven Swords experience that you had. I don't know what to do about this. Seven of Cups, there is a confusion. Three of Pentacles, I want to work on this. I want to remedy this, but I'm not sure how. There's a feeling here of I have to love myself enough to feel this, to, I don't know, work through this, something like that. I don't know where to begin. So there's, again, that Three of Swords moment that you've had at some point in time. This is the week where you're trying to figure out, how can I finally work on that so I can heal it and move on from it once and for all? While you're focused on that and you're in the Hermit energy and doing some soul searching and possibly looking stuff online, when I see that Three of Pentacles to the Ace of Swords, there's also contact or communication here from someone. You're receiving communication. It's like you're very much focused on this. Like, how do I help myself deal with this, process this? I want to finally put it behind me. That's kind of the energy. I don't want to keep holding on to this. And here's this communication. Knight of Swords comes in. 9 of Wands, 5 of Wands, and 5 of Pentacles. I believe for most of you, this is the person who caused that 3 of Swords. Now, if you don't want this person, you don't have to claim this reading. But it looks like this person has something going on in their life that they're like excited about. They're about to take some leap of faith, and they want to share with you this information. In their energy, we have too busy winning, and we have obsessive lover. I don't know, maybe this person's winning the lottery this week and they're contacting you. I heard gig. This person got a gig. They got a gig. I don't know. Maybe they got a job. Maybe they're relocating. Maybe they just purchased property. There's something like this. Something here. They're getting good news, but it's like they can't act on it yet. It's like, you know, you win the lottery on a Tuesday, but you're not going to get the check immediately. So there's something exciting here that they want to share with you, but it's not starting yet for them. Like they have to wait a little bit for it. But in the interim, they're excited to share this news with you. Tell me more about this person's energy. Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant. Oh, 2 cards came out. Lovers and the Magician. Yeah, I would expect some type of communication here from this person this week. It may or may not have anything to do with that 3 of Swords. I don't know. Let me see if I can get more for you on it. Because it looks like while you're busy processing this and figuring out a way on how you can firmly heal this and like put this behind you, then you receive communication from this individual. This individual has good news to share with you. I'm going to get 3 cards for those of you where this person is the person who created that 3 of Swords. And then I'm going to get 3 cards for you where this person is not the person who created the 3 of Swords. They just happen to be contacting you with information while you're dealing with all of this, okay? Remember, it's a predictive reading, so I guess you'll see how the week plays out. 3 cards for my Capricorns where this is the individual who caused the 3 of Swords. One more shuffle. Thank you. I feel like they've been waiting a long time. Knight of Pentacles to the Hierophant. 2 of Cups. Page of Wands. And the High Priestess. Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. If this is the person who... Okay, that's really interesting. So I don't know if the microphone picked that up. My computer just went to reboot all on its own. And it says, you want to allow this app to make changes to your current device. I'm going to take that as a sign. For those of you where you are receiving communication from this person, do you want to allow this person to make changes to this relationship that they have with you? That's exactly how I'm going to interpret that. So you're processing, I don't mean to laugh, I'm sorry. You're processing the heartache that this person caused. 3 of Swords is a sliding scale for me. They disappointed you. They said something off-putting. If we swing the pendulum the other way, this is someone who caused full-out heartbreak for you. But there is incoming communication here from this person. They do have good news that they want to share with you, but that seems to be more of an excuse to just touch base here with you. And yeah, do you want to allow this incoming conversation? Because I feel like there's a potential here for it to change the relationship you have with this person. I felt in that case, I feel like this person's looking for reconciliation. Okay, for those of you where you are grieving this 3 of Swords, or you're trying to figure out a way on how you can finally heal it, you know, process it and put it behind you, this is just news coming in from someone else. This could be someone telling you that they're getting married. It could be someone telling you they're getting a divorce. It could be someone who tells you that they won the lottery, they're purchasing property, or they have a new job or a position. Whatever the good news is, it's not starting this week. They're sharing it with you this week, but they have to wait just a little bit more before it can like actually begin. 7 of Pentacles to the Fool. There's like anticipation here. So 3 cards for my Capricorns where this person did not cause that 3 of Swords, and this is just a professional, platonic, or romantic partner sharing good news with them. One more shuffle. Thank you. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the 4 of Swords, and we have the 3 of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Chariot. Yeah, this is the feeling of like, I This isn't starting yet for me, or I can't believe this is happening. And I'm not telling a lot of people. Four of Swords, if we're looking at swords in terms of communication, I'm not telling a lot of people about this, but I want you to know. It's like I want you to know before anyone else knows. For some of you, whatever this person is starting or finalizing, it doesn't actually take effect until Cancer season. So within the next 4 weeks, that could be next week, that could be another 3 weeks from now. So take the messages how they resonate. For some of you, it's the person who caused the Three of Swords using something that they're working on as an excuse, because really what they're looking for is reconciliation, okay, of some kind. And for others of you, this is someone who did not cause that Three of Swords, but it's like, I can't tell a lot of people about this, but I want you to be one of the first to know. They might actually ask you to go out somewhere with them to like celebrate this. Like, I want to celebrate this good news. Maybe this person has a new job. I don't start for 2 weeks, but hey, let's go out this weekend and celebrate it. It could be something like that as well. I'm going to get you 2 sets of advice here. 3 cards for those of you where it is that person who caused the Three of Swords, and then 3 cards for those of you where it is not that person. So 3 cards of advice here for my Capricorns who are hearing from the individual who caused that Three of Swords moment. One more shuffle. Thank you. If they cause the Three of Swords moment, Hangman, 10 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles. That's what they want to share with you about. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. Just know that if you proceed forward with conversation, although this person is telling you that they're calling to share that good news of the 10 of Pentacles with you, there is an ulterior motive here. The ulterior motive is to try to reconnect with you. The Chariot, the 9 of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Cups. Okay, this is someone that does want to have another try at this connection. For those of you where the person contacting you is not the person who caused the Three of Swords, they just, again, have some good news. They can't tell a lot of people about it, but they're trusting you. And maybe they are even inviting you somewhere to like celebrate this good news with them. Sometimes I could even see the Four of Swords to that Three of Cups, like let's say this person lives like a world away from you, right? Like on the other side of the world. This could be like, hey, do you want to just like veg out on the phone Friday night and talk about this? Or maybe be on the computer talking about this? Because this is very relaxed in the Four of Swords in your deck. It's not typically what we see for the Four of Swords. Let's get 3 cards of advice here for those of you where the person sharing the good news did not create that Three of Swords for you. One more shuffle. Thank you. Knight of Swords, the Emperor. Oh, 2 cards came out here. The Sun and the 10 of Wands. Bottom of the deck, the Tower. This person has good news. And if you're open to hearing it, I think it would be good for you, especially because you're dealing with that Three of Swords moment. It might be nice for you to interact with someone who had nothing to do with that pain. It could lighten the mood here for you. There's also an opportunity here for you to like open up to this person what you're going through. So I think this person would be a very good support person for you this week. So that is what I have for you, Capricorn, for the week ahead. If you like those messages, it resonated with you, you want to claim all or part of them, please be sure to click like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video if you're able to do that on your mobile device, and be gentle with yourself while going through that process. Until I read for you again, I am wishing you light, love, and peace.